The Hill of the Alhambra Granada painting by Samuel Colman. The painting. Samuel Colman. Samuel Colman was born in 1832 in Portland, Maine. He died in 1920 in New York City, New York. He studied at the Hudson River School under many famous artists such as painter Asher B. Durand. In 1854, he opened his first and his own artwork studio in New York. His most famous artwork is that of the Hudson River. His work, even when done in oil, represents the technique of watercolors very well. The history. Samuel Colman originally made his first ever and one of the art world's first few oil-on-canvas paintings in 1865, following the final battle of the Civil War, not having it appear in any major art facilities until almost 50 years after his death, and now currently sits in the Metropolitan Museum of Art located in New York. Samuel Colman made an oil painting of the famous Alhambra located in Granada, Spain. Currently, the Alhambra is a place where tourists can go and visit what used to be a city. At the time the painting was made, the Alhambra was a palace home to royalty, which was located in a city not included in Granada. Colman originally painted this piece for his wife, who then donated it after his death in 1920 to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. He was a frequent traveler, which is why a good portion of his paintings depict landscapes from foreign places that he would visit. When the painting was made, the last battle of the Civil War had just taken place, and you can see in the painting what looks like it's about to be an invasion of the Alhambra, just like the final battle of the Civil War. The way he painted the Alhambra makes it look almost identical to the real one. It is a fairly large painting about the size of a rug. When you look at Samuel Colman's painting, it looks as if a battle is about to take place. You can see people on horses going towards the palace, but you can also see them leaving the palace. The light is a symbol helping to emphasize the palace itself instead of the building and mountains surrounding it. At the big stairwell to enter the palace, there is a cluster of citizens. To the right, you can see the citizens trying to enter the palace to fight. But to the left, you can see the citizens trying to leave the palace and what seems like an invasion. If you look on the edges or windows of the palace and the surrounding buildings, you can see people looking out the windows and standing on balconies to try to see what is going on outside. From far away, you cannot see intense detail on the palace or the people. But the closer you look, the better you can see the physical features of the building, the trees, the walls, and the horses. The way the lighting is presented, it is unclear if the sun is rising or setting. You can see the red and orange color of a sunrise or sunset shining on the side of the Alhambra and the mountains. The painting depicts very warm colors, even though it is apparent that a battle is about to happen in front of the palace. There seems to be a darker story behind what the colors are showing. Samuel Colman makes the painting come to life with his oil-on-canvas painting of the Alhambra, making it seem like you are standing in front of the building itself, not just a painting. He makes it apparent that when someone looks at his work of art, he wants their eyes to go directly to the palace instead of somewhere else. He uses light to help accomplish this apparent goal of focus. The oil painting The Hill of the Alhambra shows how different colors can affect time, the use of bright colors can draw attention to a specific area, and that texture makes the painting come to life. And this is my works cited page.